Hell no. Okay. That's interesting. They're gonna fuck up. He persisted. Damn it. Why he keep persisting? Just keep it out here. Let me pull over a little bit so we can see these guys up there. Jordans, it looks like. Oh no. Those are just old. CIA type right here.
How you doing?
Hey, good. How are
Michael?
you? Yeah.
Jeff, good to meet you.
Yeah, same here. All right. Let's see where we're at. To Spring Hill Suites.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting too old and out of shape to make the walk.
What are you doing over here?
I'm at a trade show,
Okay.
and I actually tried to rent a car this morning because I had a bunch of shit I needed to run around and do. And I was thinking about getting out of town, but couldn't find a place to rent. So I've been Ubering around all morning, getting errands done, get a haircut, photocopy, get lunch at Mike's.
Should they need? I guess there needs to be something a little more ubiquitous, like out there about it. But just buy a driver.
That's probably not a bad idea.
I mean, it would probably be. It would probably be cheaper.
Yeah. Well, I was going to drive out. There's like a state park, a Valley of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go check that out. So it'd be like an hour out of town.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but a lot of, I guarantee you that just because
There's so many Uber.
I'm so random, but there'd be like an Uber driver who you could say,
Yeah, they just
hey,
go
for
2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe how many Ubers there are. It's so easy. The most I've waited is like 4 minutes. You know, is the town not busy this time of year?
The holidays are a little slower, but I feel like for the most part it just
There's enough going on.
well, it just balances out. When something's not going on, then less people are driving,
Yeah.
and when something's going on, then more people are driving. So. So you're doing something with the convention?
Yeah, I got a trade show at the
Trade show.
Yeah, it's a pretty small one for Vegas standards. So National Groundwater Association, so like water well drillers,
Okay.
folks like that. Annual thing in Las Vegas. It's our biggest trade show of the year. Sometimes they have it in Nashville, but Vegas always draws more people.
Imagine that. So Spring Hill Suites, that's a Marriott, right?
Yeah,
So do they do I'm sure they do breakfast in the morning.
they do, yeah.
Okay.
And they have a little restaurant there, too.
In a little restaurant, okay. So do they have, somebody earlier told me that they didn't like I think they were at the Renaissance I don't know what the Renaissance is part of, but anyway, he said that they were powdered eggs. I had no idea that there was such thing as powdered eggs.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did that anymore.
So that's been a thing for a while, huh?
I guess. But
He said how do you think?
dehydrated eggs.
Yeah, he said, how do you think that they're so yellow? And I thought about it.
Yeah.
Huh. So are you a Marriott member?
I think so. I don't travel that much. But
Okay.
it's just that Spring Hill Suites is like one of the closest ones to the convention center, and they got a little bar restaurant. Like my boss and I are, neither one of us are big gamblers or want to go out at night. We just want to do the trade show, go back to the hotel, have a few beers, dinner, go to bed. We're boring. But I can't believe, I've come here for 20 years or so. They just built that huge new west wing of the convention center. That thing's huge. I mean, I've been watching them build it through the last couple of years, but man, that thing is freaking huge.
Yeah, I don't.
And I've been here for one trade show that uses most of the halls, like it's 20,000 people, a big mining trade show.
Okay.
And that's all the ones over here, that north and south parking lots. But I guess they even do bigger ones.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think I've been in that one yet.
Yeah, it looks impressive from the outside. I haven't been in either. Then there's a big, on your left there's a big drill rig thing. They were moving that this morning, but they're drilling a tunnel from the Encore, the Wind, over here to the trade show, convention center.
You're talking about that white thing?
Yeah, that's
So-
a big boring machine.
Oh, wow.
So they lower that down and it spins and cuts a big freaking hole, big tunnel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
One of Elon Musk's companies, the
So the-
boring company.
So the one they're doing now, so I know they already have one,
Yeah,
I guess
it
that
goes-
goes across.
Yeah.
So where's this one going?
So that's I think just so people that stay at the Wind places can get quickly to the convention center.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah. You can try to avoid all this, There's so much traffic now with cars and
I didn't get but maybe the Wind will make it a little different. I didn't get the impression that the whole Resorts World thing, that ever actually really worked out.
yeah.
That people were still not, like, they're like, the attitude I heard was kind of like, well, we don't want to go over there.
Yeah.
So maybe the Wind will be different
Yeah.
because, it's the Wind. I did see Nevada just got $3 billion of funding for the California to Vegas rail.
Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? So from like LA to Vegas and
Yeah.
high-speed rail, that would definitely make sense.
Yep, everybody's always securing all these funds. Where's it? When does it help the person that's living here? I just thought about it. I bought a couple apples yesterday, and I was like, damn, 50. I never really paid attention until yesterday. For some reason, maybe the way I saw it on the screen, I was like, oh, 56 cents an apple. And apples grow on trees like water. And it just made me think, if these guys could find a way to prevent it from raining where you were and sell that rain, that's what they would do.
Absolutely.
Like, sorry, you don't get any wind. Wind is now 56 cents.
Well, yeah, it's pretty scary.
They would take anything. The apple is 56 cents. It's just a natural thing.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean, I'm in the water industry, and it's scary what's happening in some places with water. It's just out of control.
Just people running out of water.
Yeah, and just big corporate people people taking over the water sources and charging a shitload of money for it. We've contaminated so much of it, you know, just from all kinds of different ways.
So do you know the whole thing about, somebody told me this, I didn't go check it out, so I don't know. We don't get water from the ocean because there's no place to put the salt?
You know, that's part of it. It's so fucking energy intensive to do that.
Okay.
That like in super rich countries they can do that. But then yeah, so when you take salt water and remove the salt, then you got to get rid of the salt. And so like a lot of trouble they have, like if they put it back in the ocean, it fucks things up. Like Tampa Bay did that, and they killed everything in the bay there because it was too salty. So they just got to figure out what to do with it. You know, just like make salt piles and. You know, we use so much salt up in the northeast New England to spread on the roads when it snows. You know, send it our way.
All right.
But yeah, it's pricey, but that's what will happen in the future, you know. That's where the water will come from. Once we contaminated all the fresh water.
All right, take
Have a
care.
good day.
You too. Interesting. Interesting. Well, if ever I decide to get into the water business, so is that true? I still need to look it up. It could be like a master plan to. It could be like a master plan to get me to be shit's true. That's not true. That's like a Richard Branson lookalike. What the hell? Let's go. Okay, man, barely. Parking only. Does that mean